Your dream physique is 6 months away. It is 6 months away. I don't care if you have never touched a weight in your life. I'm going to explain to you why your dream physique is so close. It is so close. If you guys don't know me, my name is Tanner Powell. I call myself the CEO of self-improvement, whatever. That's a bunch of marketing shit. I like to lift weights, and I like to help other people get in shape too. This is my credentials right here. My biceps are like 18 inches. That's enough bragging. It's enough bullshit, all right? Listen, seriously, let's get down to the point. It's so close for everybody. And there's a few key reasons that I have broke down that I literally learned in my half a decade. I've been lifting for 5 years. I'm a young man, but literally 5 years. I've learned so much and documented it all. You can go see my transformation on my Instagram, my stories, wherever. It's all there. And genuinely, my goal now is to help you guys literally for free. I do coaching and you can pay if you want, but I give you so much value for free that doesn't even matter. And no coach will tell you that it'll just take 6 months because they want you to pay forever, right? I'm going to tell you it'll take 6 months. And guess what? By the end of this video, you'll probably think you could do it in 3. And you're not wrong. With the correct guidance, systems, and things to do to truly dial yourself in, it's not hard. It's easy. Whether you want to get big and gain mass, get lean, have abs, that's all right in front of you. And I'm going to explain to you exactly how throughout this video. So take some notes. I genuinely hope you guys take notes if you're going to watch. And this video is not going to get 1 million views. It's not. This video is probably going to get 100 views, 200 views. Maybe I'll look back and it's not even that many. Maybe I'll look back, it's a little bit more. But the reason I say that is because nobody sticks around for real value. Nobody's going to take the notes, apply this shit. But some of you, a very small percentage, will. And you guys are the ones who will benefit, and you guys are the ones who are in that 1%. So boom. How is it 3 months in front of me, Tanner? If I live for 6 months, I'm not even going to look halfway where I want to be. That's not true. That is with improper systems are the ways in which you go about not only lifting, but your entire life. Being somebody who is in shape, getting in shape, going from skinny to big to jacked, whatever you want to call it. It's all about systems and habits, and it's not about just lifting. That's why the biggest scam, the single biggest scam, is in-person training. If you're paying $100 an hour to go to a commercial gym and meet somebody who's going to show you how to lift weights, you are not learning anything. You are learning how to work your muscles against gravity. You already fucking know how to do that. You are coming out of your mother knowing how to do that. They don't hold you accountable. They don't give you systems. They don't give you critiques. They do not dial in your nutrition. They do not do any of that. And that's why people who do that, you never see somebody who started going to a gym, got an in-person trainer to train them and teach them exactly what to do. You never see those people succeed all the way because it adds so much friction and it's hard. You got some dude or some chick yelling at you who's like already super jacked and all like puffed up, just making you go way harder than you need to go and making you hate the workouts. That is not what you need. Is the systems in place, your morning routine, your nutrition, the way you go to the gym, the attitude, your belief system, the accountability, all of that is what you need. So step 1 is to ensure proper guidance. You need to go find people who know what the fuck they're talking about and listen to them. Guess what? We have the gift of social media where you can go do that. You can type in a search bar anything you want. And guess what? You're going to find what you want because algorithms are smart. They know what you're searching for and you're going to find it. You're going to find content. You're going to find a community that will surround you in your endeavors. And once you start to learn that information and install these systems yourself, boom, that's when you move into the really important parts. You need the knowledge to understand why you're doing something to become someone who does that thing. You will not become a top 1% lifter, somebody who takes himself seriously, unless you understand why and how. Why do you do anything? If I asked you right now, what's some of the more materialistic goals you want? Maybe you want a Ferrari. I want a Ferrari. Maybe you want a Ferrari. Why do you want that? If somebody asked me, Tanner, why do you want a Ferrari? The answer most people will give you is, I like cool cars. Okay, why do you like cool cars? Well, I like the validation that, I get from other people. Yeah, that's it. Okay, why? You need to ask yourself why. Before you install the software into your mind, you need to read the data. It's just like computers. It's just like life. It's just like a job. It's everything. So boom, you need to tell yourself why. And once you find out why, which only happens after months, this 3 to 6 month period I'm talking about, you will then have your answer. But that's not it. Once you know why and you get that answer, then you need to know how. Guess what? 6 months of fucking lifting experience consistently ain't gonna hurt. It ain't gonna hurt. You can learn a language in just 400 hours. So let's say you're from the United States or India, anywhere. Most of my viewers from the United States, Canada, India, whatever. Let's say Spanish. You don't know a fucking lick of Spanish. You can hop on Duolingo, pay $20 a month, and in 600 hours of work be fluent in Spanish. That's average. Now add somebody who teaches you, now add accountability. You could do it in 300 hours. That's like 8 weeks of full-time work. 8 weeks. Imagine 8 weeks from now, by fucking summer, you're speaking Spanish to all the Latina baddies. Okay? But seriously, it's the same thing with lifting. Imagine you put in 3 solid months. You are going to think you know fucking everything. You're not gonna, but you're gonna know a whole hell of a lot more than you ever thought was possible, and plenty to keep going on your journey. That is with the proper guidance and the proper information, okay? And yes, I do fitness coaching. I'm not trying to sell you, perhaps. I would love if some of you guys ended up joining my coaching. We could work together. But guess what? I'm giving you shit for free right now. For free. You don't have to pay for this. There's a link off my fucking Instagram bio, okay? But me and my clients install the why, the how, the exact systems to put in place to become somebody who knows that's going to happen. Right now, I have a lot of my goals for my physique, and I'm still working to refine those. Let's talk about some other goals I have. I want 10,000 followers so I have more people to reach for my business. Guess what? On fucking Instagram, I got less than 100 at the time of recording this. But in my mind, I know that someday I will have 10,000, 20,000, 100,000. In my mind, that person exists. I'm just on the road to getting there. And I've only been making content consistently locked in for like 6 months. I know it will happen, and I will stop at nothing to get there because of the progress I've already made. I've already turned over the engine. I've already got it going, got that snowball rolling. Now it's just time for me to continue to put in the work, which is easier than ever. The hardest part about going to the gym in this analogy is starting. Once you start, you have the correct systems in place, you will want to go forever. And that person of you who can go to the beach shirtless, that person of you who can take off your shirt in front of your girl and not feel ashamed in front of your friends, in front of anybody, that person exists 6 months in or fucking less. You just need to have the correct guidance. All my guys, literally astonished by the mindset and the belief systems that we can install together. I had to go through it without a mentor. I had to go the fucking long way. It took me years to understand what I'm telling you right now. Years. Literally. Lifting every day consistently. Loving it. Years. But that's the thing about progress. You start, you stay consistent, and boom, it works wonders. So install these systems. Literally go to the gym, look up some things on the internet, find some other people who have similar goals, and you might not get jacked right away in that 6 months, but you're gonna know that person exists. You're gonna see that person in your mind. And then a couple years down the line, you'll get there. If you want to jumpstart, if you really want it in 6 months, that's when you look for coaching. That's when you look for somebody to really guide you and dial in every single thing and be along with you every step of the way. But guess what? Long-term results are fine too. It just takes a little bit longer. If you want all this stuff I'm telling you shorter, my DMs are open. We could at least talk, schedule a call, whatever. But if not, I don't give a fuck. I just want you guys to have the value for free, okay? So that's going to wrap this up. Make sure you look at these notes every day. Go write this down. Write down what you learned today. Write down your lessons. Install these systems and feedback loops, and boom, you guys will be where you need to be faster than you ever could have imagined. Your beliefs will be shattered. Trust me on that. Thank you guys for watching. Stay locked the fuck in and go get to work.